everybody, and welcome back to Tabletop Bob. Welcome to 2023 in high def. Right, everybody? Look at us. We never looked better. Yeah. We've never looked better than this stream right now.
See if that makes it all the way out to you.
We spent 2 years trying to figure it out. We got
it. Oh, that button.
There it is. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the YouTube chat. We've got our Keep on the Borderlands crew back in a third year, so to speak. Where this is year 3 of the Keep on the Borderlands. Sort of. Year and a half. Come on. It's not that bad. But I am so excited because we haven't played. So unlike Spelljammer, which played last night, CJ's Spelljammer game, we only took a 2-week break because that had started going every week in December. This game is starting to go every week right now. Excited?
Heck yeah.
Ooh. Heck yeah.
Yeah, me too.
Too bad we're going to have a TPK tonight. Praise Hyperius.
Don't even say it. Don't even say it.
Oh, I said it.
You brought it into
That's
the
why Chris.
We got we're rolling new characters.
Yeah. New game.
Time for new starts.
Well, new starts is right, Nate, because it is the new year and the channel. We've got a lot going on here on the channel. We actually had a state of the, as Stefano likes to call it, the State of the Union address on the 27th, right in between the holiday break. I did a live stream. Many of you, I'm sure, were there watching it. The chat was actually awesome for that night. We had a lot of questions answered, but there were three, I think, major takeaways, and we just kind of spoiled the first one. The first one is all of my games, including Keep on the Borderlands, are going to be weekly. We're not going to do every other week or other different schedules. The only other exception I would say is Supernatural 20, but that's because of the nature of that game. It's got to be one-shots, and that's hard to do every week. But that's coming back. And the other takeaways were some of the big reveals. So we've got at the end of this stream, at the end of this game, in spring of some sort, 2023, we're going to be running Tomb of Horrors here on the channel. And Nate and Chris, you're going to be joining me for that campaign. It's going to be so exciting. I'm pumped for Tomb of Horrors. See how many player characters I can kill. It's going to be great.
Very excited.
And
pre-roll 6 characters.
Yeah, might be a good idea to roll some.
I'm going to pre-roll 6 angry gnomes.
It's going to be awesome. And coming up, actually probably sooner than the Tomb of Horrors, is going to be the other big reveal, which was Call of Cthulhu. I'm starting to bring some other game systems onto the channel. I've got my Keepers book here. Look at that brand new Keepers book for Call of Cthulhu, 7th edition here. And Tim and John, you're going to be joining for that in this limited series, which starts in, well, I don't know, when Spelljammer ends, whenever CJ decides to get off his butt and finish the campaign. We'll see.
What I did.
And Jeff, well, you win a lifetime supply of Big League Chew. So,
oh yes, couldn't be happier about that.
Which, despite being a lifetime supply,
I'll just go play with Mark and Randall. I don't need you anymore.
There you go. Actually, I'll be joining you this Sunday night. But yeah. So Jeff, we I didn't announce anything else in the previews, but in at some point this year we've spoken. I'm very excited about the thing we talked about. So coming soon, everybody. Coming soon, more surprises. But that's not why we're here. This is not a State of the Union address. This is Keep on the Borderlands, and I want to talk to all of you. I know the viewers, they want to hear from all of you. It's been, we haven't seen you since last year. So let's talk about our New Year's resolutions. I have a New Year's resolution this year. It has nothing to do with the channel. It's actually completely different. The channel's got a lot of goals and aspirations, but a personal goal of mine is to finish painting my Chaos Demons army. It is something that I've had for far too long on the list of to-do, the to-do list that I've had for gaming stuff, for hobby stuff. So I got to finish my Chaos Demons. I've got Bellacore all built, primed, ready to be painted, ready for Chris to tell me how to do it. And I'm excited. I got red
Make a
for my
video.
blood letters. You could teach me how to do that a little better.
Slap
Easy.
chop, baby.
The
Mhm.
Jowl Ball's way.
Yes, paint it red, right, Chris? Red's good to paint.
That's exactly it. Paint it red.
Paint it red. That's my personal New Year's resolution. Finish painting a damn army. What about the rest of you? Anybody have a New Year's resolution?
Well, mine was easy because as we had talked at our last stream, before the stream, I had that day, I think, or the day before, I had a doctor's visit, and it didn't go very well for me. He was less than pleased with my numbers all across the board.
Wow.
So and he used some very stern language. In other words, fix it. So I'm on my way to fixing this issue. You know, I gotta lay off the nectar of the gods, and I have to eat nothing that tastes good. Those are basically the rules.
Chris,
Oh, no.
you have a knack for telling like unhappy things with just wonderful comedic like delivery. I love it. I was like, I shouldn't laugh, but he's so funny.
No, you're welcome to laugh. It's okay.
Well, it's a good resolution, bud.
What about
Yeah.
you, Nate? Any resolutions for you?
I would like to stop picking up chaos crystals.
Nice.
And you helpful for all of us.
Spare teeth and eyeballs.
Yeah. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
realistically, I would just like to get. I feel like a lot of times I say better sleep, but just more consistent sleep. And I know that's not super exciting, but that would definitely be it. I think that would help.
It really does make a big difference. When you get a great night's sleep, it's a game changer.
Or even just like, even if it's consistently 7 hours, it's like I feel like your body can get into a rhythm. You know, at least it's dependable.
Ooh, 7. That's
Well, aim high, right?
that's so good.
I know 7 hours. What?
I don't think I've gotten 7 hours in the last 4 years.
I crush like 9 hours a night. That's great.
The
No, you
little
do not.
saplings can.
I absolutely do.
You get 7
Wow.
hours a night?
Oh, easy. If I get 7, that's not enough sleep.
Oh, so what'd you say?
I get like 9.
You get 9 hours of sleep a night?
Wow, I get
I
9
spend
hours.
so
a
much
week.
time sleeping.
Tim is part baby.
I literally sleep all the time. It's fantastic.
Is that why
Wow.
you're so upbeat? Damn.
That must be part of it.
Do you have an identical twin that also does all the things that you do? Because I feel like you do too much to sleep that much.
That's why I do sleep so much.
It's incredible.
Wow. Okay.
Good for you, Tim.
Anybody else want to share their goals for this year? Their resolutions?
My resolution is the same as every year. I say I'm going to be a nicer and better person this year, and it lasts for about a week, and I go outside and interact with like 3 people, and I'm like, that's it, I'm done. Can't stand anyone. Back to my usual sardonic self. So this year, if I can make it like a week, I'd be really happy.
Okay.
Well, mine's in pretty decent contrast to Tim's. I have decided I'm going to be more selfish. In 2019.
Whoa.
There you go.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Here for it.
Put myself a little bit forward for a change.
Okay. It's the year of John.
We'll see how long that lasts.
The problem is lumberjacks tend to be very selfless, so
Yes.
we need to be more selfish.
It's
Yeah.
true.
If anyone wants lessons,
True.
happy to help.
Very true.
I want lessons in 9 hours of sleep. I can tell you that.
Yeah. I'll take 5, please.
Might
Right.
start with less of the nectar of the gods. That might be a good way to start.
Yes.
But I'm also not trying to lie to myself as a New Year resolution. So
And Jeff, did we go to you share yet? No, right?
Sure. No, I haven't shared anything yet. I'll echo the got to finish one half painted army. I have so much. My pile of shame is grown quite large in the 4 years or so that I've been collecting it. And I have 2 or 3 half armies painted, but I need to get something to a point that I can actually play the game and have someone teach me how to play.
We should have a
Warhammer.
get together and do a live streaming painting event.
I would be down for that.
That would be fun.
I would be down
That's-
for that.
that's really going to help Nate get more consistent sleep.
Perfect.
Because it'll be really boring to anybody who's not doing
I'll
it.
show up and take a nap. That'll be great.
Just
It's
throw that
literally
on.
watching paint dry. It's literally watching paint dry.
My other goal is I need to finally make myself learn how to actually game master on Roll20 or some other suitable virtual tabletop app so that I can actually run games. I would love to play around to tabletop, but that seems hard these days for no good reason anymore. We've just all fallen out of the habit of it. So
Roll
I
20.
actually might host a little bit of around the table sometime this spring just to get back in the swing of game
Yeah.
mastering.
Yeah.
And I want to play some stuff other than D&D, just like you're looking at Call of Cthulhu. I got a list of things as long as my arm that I want to play.
Yeah.
So I would like to play more games besides 5e. And
Absolutely.
apparently WotC would like us to play more games besides 5e as long as we run D&D, because they're going to monetize the hell out of us.
Well, you know what? It is a company, and they're doing company things. Luckily, we don't work for WotC. In fact,
We don't.
none of us work for anybody. So we're all doing our thing, and our thing is playing a game that came out nearly 50 years ago. So here we go. The Keep on the Borderlands. You all excited?
Yes.
Always.
Here we go.
Yeah. A little
Good
nervous.
person.
The last time we saw our heroes, they were in a predicament. You had entered the Hobgoblin Cave, hoping to clear it out. You know, this was the second time you had really entered into the Hobgoblin Cave. You basically cleared out all the goblins, or at least displaced them enough, and the ones that have left the cave, you know, they're a bit fearful of returning just at this moment. With the help of the kobolds and Midu, the new chieftain, you devised a surefire plan. This plan was to have Midu
They always are. They always are.
be an emissary and go and speak to Akoth the Skin Flayer, who is the Hobgoblin chieftain. I'm sure they see each other as peers and equals. So he went to seek an audience with the Skin Flayer. And the goal was to bring the Skin Flayer and some of, you know, whoever hobgoblins he would probably have as a retinue to a place of ambush at the entrance of the Goblin Cave. And that way you would take out the head of the snake and clean up the rest. However, Midu was gone for quite some time, and you were meandering around in the Goblin Cave, so you decided to take matters into your own hands and head into the Hobgoblin Cave after Midu. Once you got into the Hobgoblin Cave, you quickly realized that the Hobgoblins had taken a few human prisoners, as well as some other goblinoid prisoners. There was an orc. You saw a man who was on the heavier side, who had his legs both broken. He was chained up in this sort of torture chamber. It's rumored by the humans there that he was going to be next to be eaten. The other people there included Larissa and Lotus, a couple of humans, married couple who are merchants. They were on one of the caravans, the bomb hour caravan headed to the keep. They were attacked by what they claimed was bugbears and taken to the bugbear caves. In a prisoner exchange, they were also traded with a man named Archibald Johnson, who is under the banner of the keep. And he's just makes a couple extra bucks helping the bomb hour caravan, and he works for the Outer Bailey with Earl Butts, someone who you remember and love and know. And finally, he did say, Archibald Johnson said that he was in the company of two children, two teens, who were traveling with their father figure. Although, to be honest, they were very quiet, all three of them. The family was very quiet on the way up. These probably fit the bill of your... maybe, I don't know exactly what you consider them, but at least you were told by Maravek that they are important, that they have this strange ability to change who they are. Edgar and Alan, the quote-unquote Frog brothers. Now, of course, these were all just rumors, and you're in trouble, because as you were hiding in the Hobgoblin Caves, Midu and was leading out the Hobgoblin, whatever group he was trying to entertain, and they are coming as you head up the stairs to kind of get out of sight, get out of mind. A small hobgoblin child from one of the mess halls up top. You can hear the food and the dining up top. One of the hobgoblin children, small, young, little girl, hobgoblin, comes up to the top of the steps. She's young, very young. No more than two or 3 years old. The equivalent
Cindy
of
Lou
a-
Who is what you're saying.
Yes, Cindy Lou Who. Cindy
But-
Lou Hob.
You know,
And
she
that,
looks mean though, right?
Yeah, it's around like a human tooth necklace, or like has blood smeared on her face. Anything.
Ears.
Yeah.
It's ears. It's a string of ears.
I don't know if this is the
Possibly
right.
dried apples. We're not sure which.
I don't know that that was the right music that I had up there before, but we'll see. We'll see what I can do here. So, yeah, we'll go with this for now. All right, and just as always, if you're listening live, please let me know if any of the music becomes too loud. All right, so everybody. What is the position on the steps? Who's at the top? Who's towards the middle? Who's towards the bottom?
I assume we're as we appear.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't
I'm
have.
good where I am.
Okay, I was gonna say I actually don't have Roll20 up just yet for the viewers. Let me switch this over.
There we are.
Yeah, we're right here. So, for the audience, tell us what is the order?
American cards are up in front.
Well,
Yeah.
We're trying to hide, but we would be on the front line, I guess.
to the
Yeah.
north of us, around the corner from the north of us, we're hearing Midu talking to goblins.
Yep.
Yeah.
To the south of us,
Is
Cindy
Cindy
Lou
Lou.
Hob has just rounded the corner looking for the Lou.
Yeah.
Okay. And that's down a flight of stairs, apparently, from where we're standing. So we're at the top of the stairs?
We're at the,
You're in the middle.
I think
Okay.
the bottom, I think, is where John and I are, if I remember.
yeah,
right.
the girl standing at the top of the flight, right?
Yes.
Okay, it's a little hard for me to interpret the map. Okay, so we're in the middle. So
You're in the middle of the steps, yeah.
So Barrack and Karg are facing the oncoming party of goblins with Midu, and Hieronymus and Eric are to the south, facing Cindy Lou Hob, and I'm in the middle with my trusty crossbow.
There we go.
That's the situation.
And I'll put the Cindy Lou Hob out here.
And if I remember correctly, the last thing I'd end with at the very end of the last session was casting Hold Person on that child, because God help us if she screams or says anything.
There she
Yep.
is.
I
All right.
should have looked that young.
Here, how's this? There you go.
So innocent. How can I do anything?
She takes up a quarter of a square.
Well,
So much smaller than cockroach.
Your size
Actually,
is small.
yeah, cockroach is actually far too big right now.
cockroach towers over this child.
Yeah.
Cockroach eats her and shuts her up.
Solving the problem.
Okay.
This is why we never get anything done.
You did make quite a high stealth check, if I'm not mistaken, though, last time, correct?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
That was
pretty
for
good.
like lurking through the halls.
Yes. Actually, we really did pretty well. Yeah.
Yeah,
We could scroll up and look, actually.
I see them all. Yeah, I see an 18,
yeah,
a 17,
yeah.
an 18, an 11 was the lowest. It looks like for Eric?
Sure.
Oh, Barrack.
Barrack
Yeah,
maybe
let's
had
go with that.
Barrack had an 8, but you know.
Yeah, see, I'm 11, so I was pretty,
Oh,
pretty
and
good.
I did bless right before
Gotcha.
there. I mean, there it is.
It's there.
Who is blessed?
The chat tells us.
I would have blessed
Oh.
Scory, Card, and Tim.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's do this.
And
Well,
bless
mainly because you don't have attack rolls a ton. I think of a wizard. I don't know.
Well,
Nothing personal, buddy.
It's okay. I'm good. I'm good. I'm
the
gonna start flaming.
the stealth checks we'll keep them, right? They were what you rolled last time, and we're picking it right up. So we're keeping those stealth checks. However, I believe we had given the light to Mohag so that there was no light in the area. So if somebody is human or halfling, I believe are the races that can't see in our group, I think you need to be kind of guided by everybody else. That's maybe why you're at the back. But the sounds, you would be able to hear Midu, of course. I'm actually going to suggest that probably Karg and Barrack don't even see the Hobgoblin girl. She's also not making too much noise, and the noise and the clamor of the dining hall behind her is a bit too loud. So you probably wouldn't know that there's somebody at the top, or that any of your companions are not seeing it. And actually, Eric, I mean, you probably need light as well, because you're a human, a typical human, so you can't see either. So it's really more Hieronymus and Skeggy.
Why were there air quotes in that sentence?
There's no air quotes.
No air
I'm a
quotes.
simple-
He's a
I'm a
human.
simple human doing
He's a human.
human things.
So he needs sight. Although Skeggy, I will say, in your wise age, you see that Eric is reacting, and that probably even brought your attention to the top of the stairs.
Okay.
There's going
All
to be plenty of light in here soon enough.
Wait till the kid's clear.
Hold person,
Oh,
right, Eric?
I will.
Please hold on and cast it right now. It's a wisdom saving throw 13.
Okay, I'll roll it. 13, and it's wisdom.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to modify this roll because she is clearly not a hobgoblin warrior.
Thank you. I appreciate you.
I'm going to roll this straight open for you all to see. I'm going to give her a -1 to the roll.
Oh, you're making me nervous here.
-1. God.
She's dead. I tried. All right, let's kill her.
A 17 is what she...
All right, she's dead. I tried.
So
I tried.
So here's how it's going to play out, right? So the girl walks to the top of the steps. She's probably got like some, you don't know what type of meat it is, but she's got some sort of like meat in her hands, like a leg bone of some sort of, hopefully, animal. And she's like gnawing on it as she gets to the top of the steps, and she sees you, and she kind of looks startled a bit, but doesn't say anything. She just has the meat there, just kind of lowering from her mouth. What do you do, Eric, as the whole person clearly does not take?
I just. Perfect.
You kind of put your finger to your lips?
Yeah.
Give me a... Do you want to... Are you trying to do this to, like, scare her, like, intimidate her? Or are you trying to more like coerce her, kind of comfort her?
Oh, comfort her. Yes.
Comfort, I meant.
I think
instead of
at this
coerce.
point,
Excuse me.
comfort her is the better move.
Okay, go ahead. Give me a persuasion check.
Sure.
Roll like Bob.
I am not comforting at all. In fact, I am terrifying. My presence is horrifying. I rolled a 3.
That could work equally as well.
That's a natural 1.
What do you do? What does the natural one look like?
It looks like I go to shush her, but I actually put my fingers in my nose, and a giant snot comes out the other one. This child is not convinced at all.
Oh, Mike Wazowski.
Yeah, she's probably a little scared of you is the opposite reaction, right? So she's a bit scared of you, and you're kind of creeping around by putting your fingers in your nose. So,
Honestly,
so she'll
You're
take a
not
couple of
gross.
steps back. You haven't offended her or anything like that. I mean, this is, it's not necessarily something that she cares about, but she doesn't know you, so she's going to take a couple steps back. And she'll
Fair
look
enough.
to the left and right. She'll kind of look to the dining hall area, but she doesn't say anything. Hieronymus, what are you doing? We're just going to go in order of the stairs.
Go on, do it. I know you want to.
Hieronymus,
cheer
you
you
also
up.
hear Midu's voice getting closer to the south.
Hieronymus will cast Dragon Breath on himself.
Okay.
After promising Barrack that he will be a good boy, hears his promise in his own ears, and decides to grant mercy to this child.
It's progress. That's what that is.
And he'll cast Dragon Breath on himself.
Okay, so you're prepared, ready to blast anybody.
So if anything comes around, I'm gonna just use it. So.
Gotcha. Skeggy, what are you doing?
I'm pointing a crossbow at her head. And I'm readying an attack for the slightest noise to come out of her mouth.
Gotcha. Ready to action. Got it.
She killed your son, Skeggy. She's eating his leg bone.
Barachelios.
I mean, I can't see much. I am focused on Midu's voices. Especially if they haven't really said anything. I'm going to focus on Midu's voice and say, "May the light of Hyperius guide me," to myself as I tuck against the wall and try to wait for the best chance to attack.
Okay.
Would hobgoblins and goblins walking alone together in these caverns, would they carry a torch or would they just go in the dark?
They would probably go in the dark. I mean, they can see. They have dark vision. However, remember, they don't see in color. They see in more flat, black and white. So they probably would have light in certain areas where they would, like in the dining hall or something like that. But, if they're just going to head somewhere, they probably don't need it. Neither do the kobolds, so I'm going to say that they're just traveling without the light.
Okay.
But at the top of the steps, there would be a glow for certain. At least illuminating halfway up the stairs with dim light. Because the room behind is clearly lit. All right, and then we go to Karg. Karg, what are you doing?
A rage is building inside of Karg as he sees
Uh-oh.
the enemy coming towards him, and I'm starting to get antsy to use some magic to attack.
Remember, you have Dragon's Breath on you.
So I wanted to, you can't do that on two things. It's a concentration spell, isn't it?
Oh, I don't know. I can't.
I don't, and I didn't know, and I don't know that you said that off stream. I don't know that you would have cast it on me, and then we were waiting. It's 1 minute.
It was hectic at the end, so.
I don't know that
did get stressful.
Did you do that at the end of
Chat,
last time?
did he do that?
Did he do
But
that?
I had said I was casting it, but
We'll just count it as he's casting it now on himself.
Okay, so give yourself, if you took an extra one, go.
we'll give it to myself and not on
level.
you.
Find out what happened to that level 2 spell slot. I'm going to, lie down on the ground and wait with a crossbow in my hand pointed at the skin flayer's direction.
Okay, I'm going to have you, because you are doing something kind of different than the group here, not just trying to hide in the shadows. So you're crawling on the floor, you're getting down, and you're aiming your weapon this way. Can you give me another stealth check separately?
Sure.
I did say I was leaning against the wall. I was trying to be stealthy, but I was getting ready to attack.
Oh, I know.
Trying to find the best. Oh, okay. Cool,
I know.
Cool.
Yeah.
Keeps advancing.
Coming.
A 17. Very nice. Karg, because of the dim light in here, the absence of light here, you just hear the footsteps getting closer and closer. You won't actually be able to make out anything until they are pretty much right here at the intersection. But they're getting close. They're probably within 30 feet. You can hear them.
Great. I'm going to wait for them to notice me and then attack.
Okay. All right, so the girl stands there at the top of the steps. She looks at Tim, she looks at Hieronymus, she looks at Skeggy, and she continues to eat. She picks flesh off the bone, she puts it into her mouth. She seems to just have a time of her life here as she just is continuing to eat and watching you three. The footsteps get closer, John. First, you see Midu. He steps into the dim illumination, the very dim. You can probably just make out a vague outline, but you know it's him. The voice is unmistakable. Yes, and you could come this way, and we'll make sure that you get to see all the gold, all the treasure. And his two kobold retinue follow him. And then The next footsteps are that of Hobgoblin warriors, and they head down and follow through this intersection. They continue on moving, and they are none the wiser. John, do you do anything as they pass the intersection?
No, if they didn't notice me, I'm just checking them out as they walk past. I'd say I probably am like shaking a little bit, like especially as they have their back towards me, and I really, really want to attack, but
you notice though, these are two pretty run-of-the-mill hobgoblins. You've seen ones, maybe even others, clad in better armor. They have mundane weapons. This doesn't look like the skin flare to you. Give me an insight check.
Yeah, it was this skin flare.
But you know what? It could be the skin flare. I mean, maybe he just
Who
likes
knows?
to, bum around. I mean, who knows?
it's laundry day.
Right. I mean, can't wear his great skins every day. So
Got some hot rolls tonight already. I can't wait.
And that 17 saved us an encounter. I like to think.
yeah. All right. So the hobgoblin girl though is finishing up her meal here, and she's gonna continue walking closer. And she's gonna try to she makes the motion that she wants to get down the steps. Tim, will you allow her to go down the steps?
Jeez. Oh God. When she gets.
Give her some food.
There's the light
Yeah,
on this
that-
tree
that
that
sounds
won't
good,
light
but-
on the side.
As she walks by, I will move out of the way, and we will hand her off some rations.
What kind of rations? What do you think you'd give her?
Uh,
A big lollipop.
Because
I don't
that's
think-
in every standard ration pack.
I was gonna say the cleric walking around with lollipops is not drawing any concern.
We'll give her a left Twix.
Yeah, no, never left. I'm a big rainbow scout. I
God.
don't know, probably I feel like anything that would keep from the probably like some kind of salted meat that would preserve well on the road with us, and like maybe some like kind of stale bread. Probably the extent of the rations I would carry.
Tim, what are you wearing?
I imagine something similar to like what the token there is, kind of like not quite heavy robes, but like medium weight, like fur lined robes. I've got my mask on and all the time, so not exactly a friendly or charming figure, but I suppose the girl is not afraid of me, or she is afraid of me, and definitely not, persuaded by me based on my last natural one.
She wasn't, yeah, so to be clear here, right? She's totally indifferent, right? She was not an enemy. She doesn't have any, she's not going to be at a condition in like that social track where she cares about you, right?
Oh, yeah,
So,
she's not gonna end.
so you didn't try to scare her. You didn't intimidate her, right? So she's not going to then run. But
Yeah.
she's also not going to help you. She's not friendly, right? So she just wants to go past. So you step aside and she'll just kind of teeter on down the steps. In fact, you offer her the food and she'll kind of like shake her head no and kind of swat away at your hand. Dried meat. I mean, she's got some fresh meat in her hand.
Great.
She does, though, as you lean over to give her the thing, she'll kind of look at your mask and grab at your mask.
And this is like we talking like you said like 3 or 4, right? She's like a kid.
She's of the age that would just be like just barely, walking around on her own at this point. She seems a little wobbly going down the stairs.
I
Toddler?
Tim Lucas
Oh,
don't
no.
know how to deal with
Toddler, yeah.
toddlers, much less does Eric Lavernus know how to deal with toddlers. So I will stand up quickly when she tries to grab my face and kind of gently put my hand on her back and escort her along. Keep going, scoot on, kid, you're in the way.
Now she's gonna scream.
She goes, and she goes to reach for your mask again. She like hops up, but she can't reach it. She'll like fall down too a little bit on the steps. She'll like just stumble, put her hands down. You pick her up?
Well, I grab her arm and help her stand. I'm not gonna like lift her off the ground, but help her stand up after she falls.
Yeah. So you lift her up, and then she just kind of again reaches for your mask. Give me a dexterity saving throw. See if you can stop her from grabbing it.
This is where the New Year's resolution breaks. I'm annoyed by this kid as I am by all kids.
Now we're supposed to be lumberjacks here.
There we go.
Nice. So she'll swat at it again to try to grab it, but no luck. So you put her down.
Congrats, you defeated a toddler in a
It took my best
contest
rolls
of
to do
skill.
it too.
Hieronymus.
It took all of my wits and cunning to
took
escort
3
this
tries,
toddler
by the
along.
way.
Let me tell you.
Hieronymus,
Well,
you see this whole
fail.
thing go down in front of you. What are you doing?
The blessings of a
He just
series of
smacks
odds.
himself on the forehead and shakes his head.
All right, so she'll pass down. She'll pass down. Yeah. She looks a little upset though, Tim, and she throws her the leg of meat at your feet, and she starts to like waddle away down the steps.
I'm gonna make faces at her behind her back. Who's a rude little kid? Stick my tongue out or something.
Oh, she sees Skeggy. Skeggy, she looks up at you and she goes to pull at your beard, which she's definitely at the height that she could do it.
Someone else's problem now. Good luck.
In fact, as she's walking down and sees your beard, she's so enamored by it, she steps right in front of the crossbow. So literally, the crossbow bolt is aimed right at her forehead as she's trying to reach for your beard. Literally, she presses her head into it to grab your
my
beard.
God.
Yeah.
Bob, you're cruel.
Oh.
Do you let her tug on your beard?
I guess. I'm just so flummoxed. I don't even know what to say or do at this point.
Geggy would do such a thing? Would let a goblin?
Well, not. Well,
Tug on your
I mean,
beard.
if it was his own grandkids, sure.
Jake is a family man.
You have hobgoblin grandchildren?
Not hobgoblin grandchildren. And we're in the middle of a war zone here. I'll try to gently pry her fingers out of my beard with my right hand. Left hand still holding the loaded crossbow.
Yeah, you'll
Broken
pry
fingers.
her hand away, little pinky,
One,
ring
one
finger.
Feel up one finger at a time.
Yeah. She'll kind of laugh at the feel of it all, at the touch, the sensation, and then she'll just continue on down the line. She sees Barrack, and she's a little intimidated by Barrack. She'll move on down.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah. I was just about to say I pull a spider fang out of my bag and try to offer it to her as she goes by.
Oh, she'll take it then. Yeah, she'll take it. Yeah.
Oh, all right.
She'll
And I
grab
smile
it.
at her, crooked smile, and say, "Don't say anything." Actually,
Yeah,
She's
don't
like
say anything.
Dad.
yep, I don't say anything.
She'll grab it though, reluctantly. She'll just like snag it and then keep going. It's too big. Pig in
I
armor.
look at Karg and hold up my grappling hook.
And Karg, you're still lying on the ground, right?
Yep, I am prone.
She'll step over you, not seeing that you're there, and like trip over you, and then pick herself back up and dust herself off and continue on down the way.
Oh my god.
I'm going to stop her, put my hand over her throat, and tie her and over her mouth, and tie her up, hog tie, like some of you should have done.
Oh my god!
You did it. No,
Oh,
I
you-
like it.
Okay,
Someone had to do it.
so you grab her and you cover her mouth and you hog tie her, and she's definitely not liking this. She's screaming, but it's muffled sounds, and the sounds of the dining hall are clearly loud enough to cover these. So
I'll help
You
if I
hogtie.
can.
there you go. She's hogtied.
While they're
Nice.
hog tying her, can I use a minor illusion cantrip to kind of entertain her the best that I can?
Sure. What do you want to show?
Make her laugh. A hand puppet. Ooh.
Yeah, I don't know. What does a hobgoblin child want to see? Like sock puppet? I feel like typical kid things wouldn't entertain
Bunch
her.
of
It's like,
humans
oh, yeah,
being
you want, like,
murdered,
a rabbit?
obviously.
Like you try and hunt a rabbit. I don't know.
Yeah, a bunch of dead humans. That's it.
Yeah, what do hobgoblin fairy tales involve?
Dead baby jokes.
There we go.
Oh, jeez.
So I will use the minor illusion to show her the horrors of the abyss.
What are those things that spin above like a baby's cradle?
Oh yeah, I know what you mean.
A mobile.
Yeah, give her like a mobile of fake dead people spinning above her.
Like a goblin, a hobgoblin, an orc,
Yeah.
Yeah, kobold stuff like that.
kobolds. Okay, you'll do that, and yeah, I'll say the illusion definitely impresses the 2-year-old. So, yeah,
It's getting
she's
younger.
hogtied, and
Now she's 2. She was 4 a minute ago.
no, I think I
Whatever it
said
is,
she
it's
was 2 or
working, come on.
3. 2 or 3. 2 or 3. She's like, 2.5.
I should have just blasted her.
Well, now she's tied up and watching TV, so we're good.
All right.
These
All right,
damn
time-
kids and their minor illusion spells.
No different than what
Dragon
I
breath is
do.
ticking. Let's head south.
No different than what I do. Yeah.
Wait, we're heading south?
The room full of gobbies downstairs or upstairs.
You want to go up the stairs. Gotcha.
Down here is where all the goblins were, right?
Right,
So
I
you,
mean-
Hobgoblins.
Our buddy just walked past with those 2
2 hobgoblins, yeah.
Yeah, we
orange things.
kind
It's
of.
probably 2 skin
If we
flares.
want Midu to stay in control, we kind of got to save his ass.
I mean, there was 3 of them and 2 of. I don't know what the power scaling for hobgoblins to.
I would say I say let's go save Midu.
Okay, let's do it.
Okay.
Sounds like the
Move your
reasonable
tokens.
I'm carrying the hog-tied child like a duffel bag. By the way.
Okay. Gotcha.
I'm
As
gonna leave Cockroach as a sentry
yes, by the dining hall.
to let us know if and when they're coming.
Okay. All right. So you move east, back to the torture chamber area, and you can see from the light of the torture chamber room the shadowy illumination, basically just silhouettes of the hobgoblins down the hallway to the east. But if you're Skeggy or Hieronymus, you can see them clearly with your dark vision.
Ooh, how far?
They're right here. They're probably, once you get to the intersection where the torture chamber is south, they're going east towards the goblin lair, which is about 40 feet away from you.
I'm gonna go up here and breathe on them.
Okay, so before you do
Wait.
that, though, if you're going to try to sneak up on them, you're going to need to give me a
Sure.
stealth check, and then we're also going to go into combat.
I say, Hyra, wait 1 sec.
There's only
There
2.
goes.
No, I know, but I just sorry. I was just gonna update the people we left in this room.
Okay.
We left all our buddies in this room. Archibald and the others.
So, yes, you left them in this room with Mohag.
Right.
The torture chamber.
Yeah.
Yeah, that chamber, yes. They're still there, but you wouldn't be able to get there before, like, everybody else got to here, you know what I mean?
No, yeah, I gotcha.
Okay, so, Hieronymus, with a 14, you were able to break away from the group, go about your walking speed ahead of them, 25 feet, and you want to blast?
Yeah.
All right, let's roll initiative, everybody. The kobolds, the hobgoblins and the kobolds will be surprised for this round.
Heck yeah.
You are going to try to avoid the.
Wow, Eric.
Right?
Maybe. I haven't decided yet.
I used all my good rolls stopping the child, so.
Doesn't matter. Why do I even bother? Why do I even bother with a plus on initiative?
Seriously.
Go back to the last 12 episodes and see how many times I rolled less than a 10 on my raw die roll.
True.
It's
How many
amazing.
times have we rolled? That's the answer.
What?
All right.
No, it's way more than half. It's Will Wheaton numbers.
No, I said every time we. I said every time we roll. That's the number.
Oh well. At least I get to see the battle unfold before I have to commit. Silver linings.
There you go.
All right, so here's what I've got here. I've got Barrack at 16, Hieronymus at 13. I've got Skeggy at 4, Eric at 1. John, what'd you get?
At 11.
An 11. Karg
Not
at
that.
11. All right, Barrack is going to go first with a 16, Hieronymus 13, Karg 11, Skeggy 4, and Eric 1. And this is a surprise. Basically, they're not going to be inserted into the initiative just yet. Barrack, what do you do?
I will run forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I guess ready an attack.
Sure. When one steps into range.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Warhammer's out.
Yeah. Warhammer Shield.
Okay. All right. Anything else from you?
No, I'm going to assume the Minute of Bless is up though. So.
Yeah, probably the entire scenario in the stairwell was a minute.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let's go to Hieronymus, your Dragon's Breath.
DC 14.
Okay, it looks like one is going to fail, and the other is going to get.
And yes, I wrap it around the kobolds.
Yeah. One
Thank
fails, one passes. The closer one will fail. Oh, you rolled the damage already. Sorry, I didn't see that. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Eight
Yeah,
fire damage. So
Not
the
a very good roll.
Gotcha. So the first one's going to take the full 8. The next one's going to take 4 as this. Is it acid, you said?
Fire.
Oh, it's fire. It actually is fire. Right. Okay, gotcha. So it will.
Pyro the Pyrus.
Yeah, that's true. The fire will envelop just the hobgoblins, and they're now obviously alerted to the situation. We go to Karg is up next, and Hieronymus, if you have any other actions, you can do it.
No, that's all.
Okay.
Car is going to move forward. Fortunately, that's where I can go. And I'm going to shoot a crossbow at the one that took the most damage.
Go for it.
I put the child down back there on the floor before I started moving.
I see the token. Yeah. Okay. Very nice. And I'm not sure what happened. It looks like it rolled 2 dice to me. Did it roll 2 dice for everybody? But
Yeah.
But I saw 2 dice as well, but only one came up.
The 3D dice have been all screwed up for months.
yeah. But I do see a critical hit. So that's clearly going to take out the more injured hobgoblin.
There we go. Yeah.
Wait a minute. He's
Yep.
got in the roll. What? Look, mouse over the roll on.
John, are you a halfling?
Yes.
It's the lucky feat. Go back and re-roll
Oh,
it.
there. Thank you. It was a 1, and 1s get re-rolled. That's what
Yeah.
it is.
Halfling
Automatically
lucky.
re-roll the one.
Wow.
Oh, they really ought to call that out.
That really is truly the lucky feat.
Yep.
That is
Halfling
that's,
luck.
That's amazing.
Holy smokes!
It's actually not the lucky feat. It's the trait for halflings,
Yeah.
which is
Yeah.
just re-rolling ones. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Wow, yeah. That's the first time that's been useful. That's amazing.
Awesome.
I mean, whew.
yeah.
That's a hot start, though.
That's
From a
cool.
critical fail to a critical success.
Yeah, that's actually true. All
I
right.
should
and
start kidnapping children more often. I'm feeling lucky.
Skeggy is up.
Okay, I will. Okay, we got one guy still left. I probably can't take steady aim and shoot the guy that's still standing, can I?
You can.
You'll let me shoot through 2 of my own teammates?
Yeah, absolutely. Steady
Well,
aim.
okay.
Steady steady aim only gives you it gives you advantage on the roll, but they could still have cover, but you'd get the advantage.
Right. I just wanted to make sure that I was going to be allowed to shoot directly through 2 spaces that
You
were
can.
occupied
Yeah.
by my- Okay. Welcome to D&D.
Plus,
Okay.
halflings are tiny,
Okay.
and so is Hieronymus.
So let's just only his ego is
The
large.
show is scary.
Okay.
He's not large.
Okay, so I will steady aim, which I will not move until my next turn.
You know, thinking about this, you guys are actually a very short party.
I feel so tall.
And,
How tall is Eric?
So I'm gonna
I like
roll-
average height, which is still really tall for this party.
Okay, so I'm going to cross.
My armor adds a few inches.
And that's all makes it advantage. No shift. What makes it advantage?
Rolling twice. No,
I believe.
I
I'll
don't
just
know.
roll
Disadvantage, control is disadvantage.
Oh,
Hover over
okay.
the-
Control. There we go.
What is it? Alt? Did you say?
Shift for advantage, control for disadvantage.
Okay, let's see if that works. No.
No, but it's a good shot.
No, but let's take the other one and fish for a crit. Oh, now it gives me 2. That's okay.
The
first-
16. The 16 will hit both of these hobgoblins, although they, you've seen many of them fashion with shields. They are walking without shields on right now. They are headed out with they're just walking, right? They weren't even ready for this attack.
Okay. Well, here comes my roll, and that's going to be 5 for the shot and 5 for sneak attack.
And that will down the
Yeah.
hobgoblin as well. Eric Lavernus, you have nothing to do unless you want to attack the kobolds.
No, that's okay. I'll keep occupying the child
You
back
can
here.
kill
It doesn't
little
get too
girl.
squirmy.
Okay, so you're keeping the minor illusions up?
Yeah, to the best of my ability, yeah.
Okay. Awesome. All right, so that's the end of combat. Went, I think, the way you wanted it, probably. Hieronymus, how long does Dragon's Breath last for?
10 rounds. I ticked off 5 for the hallway shenanigans too. Plus that
Okay.
one, so
We
should
might have-
5 more rounds.
So I told Barrack his Bless did not last more, although I don't know when that was cast completely. We'll say the Dragon's Breath is going to go off because the scenario with the stairs, we didn't count rounds.
Right. Okay.
So we'll say that the Dragon's Breath would go at this point.
Okay.
All right. So that's the end of the combat, everybody. Discuss.
We
Well
got a
done.
room full of them. Let's go get them.
Me
You
too.
okay?
Yeah.
We had them where we wanted them. Why did you attack them now?
What was your plan? When were you going to attack them?
I thought we were bringing them to the Goblin Cave entrance.
Well, they're dead here. It doesn't matter where they got killed.
Oh, we couldn't get an audience with the Skin Flayer.
Seems like you tried really hard. At least we got 2 of them.
I did, but I don't think they believed us. I don't know why.
They've shown you one very convincing.
Well-
Midu, were you able to? What were you able to find out about them?
I did find out something very interesting, though. If you go that way, and he points down, literally to like all of you, basically points the opposite direction. He says they have a secret entrance in their armory.
Ah, that's great information, Midu. Thank you.
How many of them were there?
Well, they all look. The 3 kobolds look at each other. They start to like squabble, and there was that one, and then there's the one with the freckles, and the other one without the nose, and then I don't know. I don't really know how to count too well.
I hold up my hands and go, Midu, touch how many fingers there were.
Oh, they had plenty of fingers.
No, Good point. Were there this many?
Handfuls of them.
Handfuls of the. Okay.
I take out my crossbow bolts, and I have, a pack of 20, 2 packs of 20, and I put 10 and then like 30, and say, like, how many?
We
This
don't have time to be teaching
What do you-
mathematics right now. We're in
We
the
got
holy
hobgoblins.
hobgoblin.
what kind of
stronghold.
time do you think we not have?
I just want to make sure we have the best information, friends.
Mohag comes up, bloodied, and he's got his great axe, and he comes out, and he does a big swing right next to like Eric Lavernus, and he swings around. He's, I'll get him. Where are they? Let me at him.
Oh, buddy.
He like leans up against the wall. His like wound still hurting, festering even. He's like, it's starting to burn, Eric. It's starting to
Hadn't you had a
burn.
short rest by now?
And the burn means it's healing. That's how you know it's working there, buddy.
I'll come over to Mohag and give him one lay on hand.
One?
I kind of feel like babysitting.
Lay on finger.
Yeah. And say, there you go, bud. Feel better. You're doing great.
You have any more?
No, because we're going to go kill things, and I need the rest.
Moag, why don't you go
Alright.
take a rest that only takes a short amount of time?
Why don't you take this hobgoblin child with you?
I believe.
Yes.
I believe Mohag used all of his hit dice when you rested last.
Okay. Okay.
He might have 1. I think he has 1.
You should go use it.
He was definitely in rough shape. I remember after the last combat, he was
Yeah.
really.
He was chopped up.
He'll take the hobgoblin girl though. Yeah.
But we took a long rest, so he would have gotten at least 1 back, no?
Not since we came in here.
Not since
We
you
haven't
came in
had a long
here.
rest since he got beat up.
Yeah.
That's like 15 minutes ago, tops.
He will take the girl and he'll hold the baby and just like kind of look at you all and he goes, "What do we do with her?"
You keep it alive.
Okay.
Honestly, set it down and just leave it there as
Go
long as
put
it
it in
seems
a cage.
okay. We'll
He'll-
come back.
He'll look at Hieronymus and he'll be like, "Okay," and he'll look at Hieronymus and point and be like, just motion by his neck.
Did that baby look special in any way? I mean, did it have...
This is
What?
the Hobgoblin Princess. No,
Looks like
I'm just checking.
Technically.
I'm just checking.
I love a
I
good
like-
hostage situation.
Jeff, I like the idea.
don't
I-
ruin my surprises. No.
I don't want to... Well, that's not a surprise. That's a revelation.
You meet with the skin grifter, or whatever his name is. He's like, I'm missing my daughter. She went out to get some new chicken, and
What?
Good.
King Grifter?
The little
Crap,
skin
I don't remember his
flayer.
name.
That children?
Player.
The little
That's it, I knew it was
skin
something.
flayer herself. She's killed 20 men by this age.
We made it.
Oh, God. We're
She starts by tugging on their beards.
That's her death blow. What if you let it go for a second more? She would have ripped everything, all your vocal cords out.
I just wanted to know if she was a bargaining chip. That's all.
You never know.
yeah.
She could be.
he
I'm
absolutely
not
is.
sure what we're bargaining for, but
We may
I
need
can't
it.
imagine.
quite
how
possibly our
Dumbledore-
lives if this is at the rate we're going.
We may
He's
need
100%
it.
a bargaining chip.
Okay,
Okay.
so off to the down to the south over he. Oh shoot, where's my finger? Don't answer that.
We can either go south to the dining halls or north west area toward the armory, it seems.
If you, yeah. So just to give
No.
you a sense of things, right? I know you have Cockroach still here, right? This is the dining hall area. Okay. You have, yeah, to the east, where the kobolds were headed. That's where you went to the goblin side of the cave. You have your torture chamber, and then to the west is that secret entrance in the armory.
We should take out the soldiers here before we take on the boss.
It's a good
Wh-
idea.
where-
Let's do it.
Which soldiers are you referring to?
To the south here, the southeast or southwest.
The dining hall.
Dining hall.
Yep.
Gotcha.
That would have been.
It's noisy in there, so it's probably a good idea to. We could probably get people killed without making too much notice.
Makes sense to me.
Okay, move your tokens.
Clanging of pots, clanging of armor.
We're going this way. Am I going the right way?
Back to the stairs.
I say, Hieronymus, friend, I
All right, back to the square.
surprised you didn't off that little hobgoblin girl.
I listened to what you told me to do, and I chose not to. You owe me one.
Hey, honestly, I do. That could have gone two ways. But hey, I think it was good for you to try that out for once.
Hieronymus' heart grows a little bit bigger. Sidney Lou Hob.
He's not- he's not like that.
I mean, you're a gnome, so it started out pretty small.
Why don't you take a dark vision peek around that corner?
Well, I can do better than that.
Oh, send your little friend.
I can see 5 without doing much.
Are you moving Cockroach? Is he flying into the room?
He kind of is like creeping around the corner here to take a peek.
Okay,
Do a stealth check for him.
sure.
He's
I don't know what his
Yes,
bonus
yeah.
is, but
There
there's his roll.
is nothing to hide behind in this corridor. Just letting you know. So is like he'll do it to be quiet, but he won't have something to hide between.
You just kind of look around and take a peek.
Okay,
There's a +3 to stealth.
go ahead. Give me a
So
stealth. Yeah,
An
might
8,
as well.
An
Yeah,
8 for him.
an 8. Gotcha. Okay, so he kind of, hobbles in. He pigeon
He's
walks into
And
the.
hop in there and whoo. Look,
Wait, what did he do?
he went whoo.
Yes, he makes that whoo sound.
Like
and-
pigeons do.
Tell me
No,
who
he's
the
not a
hell are
pigeon.
you?
Yeah, I got you. All right, so yeah, you head in, and you can see these hobgoblins there. And yeah, I mean, his presence is definitely sensed by the first few hobgoblins sitting at the table. This room is lit, so actually, if you want to move him in just so you can see the room more properly, you can. I'll just so you can see, because it's lit. It's got there's sconces or torches on the walls. You can clearly see. Move him in.
Yeah, that's kind of scary.
So you can see there are a whole bunch of the tokens that are there that are represented are what you would consider to be a warrior. There are other non-combatants here as well.
Hieronymus is like, you see his eyes bulge out as he's looking through Cockroach's eyes. And there's 10 in there.
Some food starts to get thrown, so or at least the scraps start to get thrown, bones and other pieces of
Cockroach would pick up a bone and go whoo and fly away with it.
There you go. Yeah, they'll see it. They'll see him clearly, and a couple of them even get up from their seats to try to just try to get a glimpse of this bird that they've definitely never seen birds in here before.
He'll wait for them to kind of come, see if he can coax them out.
Yeah, he'll bring a few. A few will come over.
Oh boy. Say, Hieronymus, pinch my leg when they're close.
He's kind of hopping right there.
Okay, so you see them. Yep, they're there.
Are they coming still?
Yeah, they'll continue walking just a little bit, kind of seeing this bird do some sort of odd dance, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
They'll get to about here before they start to get a little bit alarmed, and they'll start speaking in Hobgoblin to the back and say, "There's a bird in here." You speak Goblin, right?
I speak Goblin.
yeah.
Yeah.
There's a bird in here. And the rest of them all kind of stand up.
Uh-oh.
They say, "So kill it!"
Go, 4, go.
Maybe I could
Okay.
surprise him.
He's gonna yeah. So this is it, guys. Surprise round, I guess. So I would charge now because
No chance we can lure a couple of them out?
he just tried.
So just a heads up, right? If you reveal yourself here, you're not really surprising them. There's going to be initiative if you come out into the open here. It's a stone, corridor.
All right.
They're right there. Go get
I feel like Bob's telling me there's no way to.
This is it. We have them spread out a bit, so we can hopefully knock out 4 before the rest come.
They are spread out a bit, yes. Mm-hmm.
We might have
All
a
right.
couple of waves rather than all at once.
I look at Karg and everybody else and kind of nod.
Geronimo!
Hyperius! And I sprint out.
Shout, okay.
Well, I don't. Oh, good point. I did sound like I was shouting. I would say a blessing to Hyperius under my breath.
Hyperius!
By
I whispered
May
that.
the light of Hyperius guide me.
All right, roll initiative, everybody. Place yourselves at the top of steps and roll initiative.
Be high again.
Oh, we got the big 9 this time.
Hieronymus.
Fine roll.
Insisted on the 11 today.
Okay.
Nice, Hieronymus.
Hieronymus at
fire
20.
today.
Eric Lavernus at 7.
Did my rolls come through for any of you guys?
No.
Skaggy at 9.
No, I got nothing for you, Nate. Sorry.
I've got
Not earlier either,
Hieronymus
Nate.
at 20. Karg at 11. And Barrick, did you roll yours or no?
Brian, but
There
I'm
it
just
is.
going to go with a
12.
12 minus 1, 11.
Karg, do you want to go before Barrick?
Yeah, I'm gonna rage and it could hurt you, so that might be not a bad idea.
So Karg is going first.
Do you have something else
Yeah.
you want to do?
No, you'll run up there and then, yeah, I got you. Yeah, that
Correct.
makes sense. I see. Yep,
Yeah.
I'll go second.
All right. Excellent.
There's always the chance I cast Fireball.
Sorry if a bunch of rolls come through at one point, though. I'm going to try and figure this out.
That's okay. All right. Let's do it. We start with Hieronymus Bosch, you're up.
Hieronymus steps in to deliver his. He's gonna cast his Dragon Breath with his bonus action, then blast it at them.
Pretty sure you can't do it in the same turn.
You can specifically. Yeah, I looked it up.
You can?
What do you say? It one more time. Your plan?
Yes,
He's gonna Dragon Breath on them. It's basically the casting is a bonus action, then the actual breathing is the action.
Gotcha. Okay. So you run up and blast for how much?
For that 12 DC 14. Should be able to get 3 of them, right? Yeah.
Yes, 3 of them. 2 pass and 1 fails. The back one fails. What do you do? What's the damage? 12?
12 damage.
Okay, gotcha. All right, so 12. The back one will drop. But the 2 front ones, they resist the blast. Obviously, they are hurt, but not killed. All right, that's your turn?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. So now, let's go with the... Karg is next. Excuse me, Karg.
Sure. I'm going to run up and rage. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. All right, so let's rage. I'm going to roll a D100 and let's see what craziness happens. As I run up, I finally release that anger that I've been feeling and that rage. And I get to do what I have loved and desired for so long. Why is it... There we go, 83.
83, huh?
Big number.
Oh boy.
83.
Big money, no whammies.
At 83, you grow a star-nosed mole's nose and gain tremor sense 120 feet until your age ends.
I like this a lot, John. And to reflavor this, what's going to happen is rather than it be a mammal like a mole, it's going to be more insectoid. It's going to be like the feelers of the long centipede creature you've seen before. And so, yeah, you sprout these feelers, these wispy bug-like feelers, and tremor sense you'll still get for sure.
All right. Sounds great.
Terrifying.
All right, I'm going to attack the one that's right here in front of my goblin friend.
Sure, go for it.
Hey, hey.
19,
That'll hit.
11 damage.
The one between you and Hieronymus?
Yes.
Yeah, that one is dead.
Sweet.
Okay. That's the end of your turn, correct?
Yep, that's it.
Barak Helios.
Bonus action.
Howdy. I will be running up into the fray. Goodness gracious me.
You get tickled by the feelers of Karg. It's next to you.
Buddy, not now. Hieronymus is having a barbecue. And I run up. Wait, so that's right here. 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna get right here. Are either of them damaged?
These ones, no. Sorry, yes. The
Both of
one
them?
here is damaged.
All right, I will swing at that one.
Okay.
Alrighty. I raise my warhammer. Whisper, by Hyperius. At 18.
18. That'll hit.
Wow.
Heck yeah. And a solid 4 bludgeoning damage on this guy. Dang it.
All right, he's still alive.
Oh my gosh.
What? That
If
is
only I could get a
terrible.
magical weapon or something. Maybe attack twice.
You can take out your rag.
No,
Your
we've only
bag of
been
ever
playing
wetness.
for 3 years, so it's understandable that we wouldn't have a magic weapon yet. Not a single one.
We
Anyway,
have so many magical items.
we
Hey.
do,
Ever
we
damp
do
rag?
have a perpetually damp rag.
You do.
We got to
So,
use that more often,
That's
honestly.
something.
I'm telling you, as soon as we need to waterboard somebody, I'm in.
Hieronymus uses it every time he takes a long rest.
Oh, my camera freaked out again.
All right. Yeah.
Okay. Barracudas
Lumberjack
done?
humor.
I'm done. Yeah, I'm done.
All right.
Oh,
Excellent.
well, I'm just
I'm
boring
done
for a
using
little
that
while.
rag on my face now. Jeez.
All right. I wonder what your visions all are. I actually wonder how much you can actually see in here. I mean, you should be able to see it all at this point. But
I don't need to
Miller.
see anymore. I know where everyone is. 120.
Yeah.
that's true. That is true. Just wondering what you can see. Yeah, Barrack, you have a little hard time seeing past things here, but
I thought up here I would be good.
this room is lit, so I'm going to increase everybody's token lighting just for right now. Actually, no, I can do something even better if I'm not mistaken.
Does Tremor Sense give you the sense like through the wall to the hallway and all that?
I think it's got a limited range. I don't think it's automatically you can see it, but you can sense things movement. Yes, you'd see as you wouldn't need to see them. Let's see, place a light. Let's place a light in here. Oh yeah, there we go. There we go. Place some lights in here. There we go. That's what I can do.
All of the lights.
All right, so now, yes, you can see better. Oh, this is actually perfect. Okay, great. So you see into this big dining hall here.
Yeah.
And out from, you can see everyone where they were seated, the food that's here. There are non-combatants rushing to the edges of the room because they're scared. But at this table, and I'm actually glad the view is cut off here. Thrilled the view is cut off here. From the table, through among the chaos, you can see one calm hobgoblin get up
Uh-oh.
from its seat. You hear the bench just fall behind it. It moves. Steps out from the side of the alcove there. And it steps into the front. This table. This hobgoblin looks a little different than the ones that you've seen.
Boy.
Oh no.
This one is wearing more of what you would consider maybe to be adventurer's clothes. All different sorts of packs and little compartments displayed throughout its armor. It's carrying a staff and has scrolls by its side. This is what you see.
Oh boy. It's
a hobgoblin, yeah. And this hobgoblin is going to shoot bolts of energy out of its staff towards Karg. See if it hits you.
Is this a rolling to hit? Because
That's a lot of damn dice.
It is rolling to hit, yes. It is rolling to hit.
I'll impose disadvantage.
Okay.
I got
17.
you, buddy.
Damn.
Nah, never mind.
That hits you, Karg?
A 17?
17.
That is my AC.
23 force damage.
What?
Yep.
One of the only things I don't. Damn. Yeah. Force ain't gonna be resisted.
There you go. So it fires this devastating bolt at you.
Holy. What?
You are also. Give me a strength saving throw.
I get advantage on them because I am raging.
It would have knocked you down were you not so strong. But it probably would have knocked you prone had it done its full effect.
Holy
And-
crap, guys! That hit.
Ooh.
And that is the end of that entry into the initiative's turn.
Oh my god.
We go to Skeggy. You're up.
Oh, which way was the exit? Okay, I'm way in the back. So I'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is as far as I can go. God, I hate that. Okay, tell me about this guy and this guy.
The closer hobgoblin is hanging on by a thread. He's been
Okay.
pummeled many times. The one in front of Barrack is clean.
Am I gonna have
Off the
well, I'm
one.
gonna shoot it. I'm gonna insightfully fight the one who's clean.
Okay.
Okay, so let me find that in my bonus actions. Oh, stupid. There we go. Okay, hang on. I need to. Okay, so I have to make a wisdom check. Oh wait, that's a straight wisdom check. That's not an insight check. My insight gets +3, so that's a 14.
Okay.
Not a 12.
Okay, and I have to roll a comparison here.
Yes. You have to roll
Deception.
target's deception.
Yeah, charisma, yeah.
Charisma deception.
A 20. Oh no. Well, it would actually not be a 20, but it's going to be, the bonus is wrong. I apologize, but it's still going to be
Higher
an
than a
18.
14.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'll just shoot him anyway.
Okay.
$13.
That's not going to hit.
Of course not. Okay, well, I'm done.
Okay.
Keep your head up, Skeggy.
Keep
The
my head up. Okay.
I
Keep
was
it down.
trying to inspire you, friend. The light will shine the way to your next hit.
2 hobgoblins here are going to attack. They're
Damn
attacking
it.
you,
Like,
Barrack
yeah.
Helios.
Because you've missed a ton, and I feel bad. And I was trying to inspire
I
you.
see. I see.
Barrack
Well,
Helios,
just
both
blow
of
on my
them,
dice, please.
both of them do miss you. It's a 12 and an 8.
Excellent.
They draw long swords. They don't have shields on them, but they do take out a long sword and they swing. The ones back here will reach for. Some of them will reach for swords. It looks as though many of them do not have what you would consider their full complement of weapons, so they're going to do the best they can, but they're going to take out. Let's see here, swords and charge in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and plug up this hole here. They have swords. The others are going to wait back here. The rest stand in front of clearly the magic user. Okay, that's the hobgoblin's turn. We go to Eric Lavernus.
Yes, I'm going to
Hieronymus on deck.
move up to. Oops, still on measure. Move up to right there.
Go up one more spot if you can.
Can't.
Right there. That's enough 30
Oh.
feet of movement. Is that what you meant?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. And I think I want to. Boy, this is a tough call. I think I want to use my divine. What's called divine channel divinity to make a duplicate of myself.
Okay. Does that
and
take the
box
action, or is it a bonus action?
It's an action.
Okay. Alright, so you
It's
have-
like kind of unclear in the rules as written how this like there's no like mechanics for it, right? It just says you create a duplicate of yourself that lasts for 1 minute or until you break concentration. The illusion appears within 30 feet of you. As a bonus action, you can move the illusion up to 30 feet. It must range within 120 feet. You can cast spells of the illusion, but if there's like no mechanics for like if the illusion gets targeted or hit or destroyed or anything, which feels like weird. So I don't know if you have any thoughts as the DM, but
We've used this before, haven't we?
yeah, but I don't think it's ever taken a hit.
So if it's not real and it gets hit, it doesn't say it goes away. I would say it's there, but probably the attacker would know that it's not real.
Okay, good enough. As long as you got a plan. And if
yeah.
I can make it within 30 feet, can I drop it like kind of right in the middle of all these hobgoblins?
Sure. I'll duplicate you.
I appreciate you. Thank you.
Okay.
And that's my whole turn, please.
They're gonna have to swing at it to know it's not real, though.
Yeah,
Correct.
for sure.
And I cast spells through it.
There you go, Eric. You got a duplicate.
Awesome, thank you.
Okay, that's Eric Lavernus' turn. Top of the order, Hieronymus, and then Karg on deck.
Gonna go there, and he's gonna.
Dragon's Breath?
Yep.
Okay.
Dragon's Breath.
It's going to get 4 of them.
Ooh, there we go. 14. DC 14.
All right, looks like I'm going to fail 3. The first 2, and then the last 1. So we'll do left to right, top to bottom. So 1 fails, 2 fails, this one saves, and the bottom one fails. And it's 14 damage, you said?
Yep.
That'll clear a lot of them out. So 1, 2, 3 are going to be cleared out completely, and the other's going to take 7.
Yes.
Nice job.
Burn.
Nice job.
Bring on the sweet baby rays.
Karg, you're up.
All right, I'm going to continue my rage. I'm going to move here and attack this character right in front of Barrick with my longsword.
Woo!
That's my second nat 20 of the day.
Heck yeah. Oh, jeez.
Wow.
There's a lot of die give out. Yeah, it's not the two-handed one. It's the 7.
Yeah, well, still,
Plus
it's gonna
12.
it's gonna annihilate the one that you're attacking because it was hurt. Okay.
Okay, and then from there, I'm going to continue my movement.
Are you moving the right token?
Yeah.
There you
There we go.
That's 20 for me, and then from there, I'm going to crouch behind the table.
Gotcha.
I don't even think I need to crouch, but yeah.
Yeah, you're just gonna get cover, like most cover, I think. Could probably say,
3/4?
yeah, I would say it's gonna be pretty much everything but full, right? Because I mean, there's 2 tables in the way. You're small yourself. You're basically hiding under it. I mean, other than like a weird angle that this thing would have to kind of check to hit you, it's going to be almost all covered, right? So yeah, 3/4 cover sounds right to me.
All right.
Okay, that's your turn, right?
Yes.
Barrack Helios.
Yeah, I'm gonna sprint forward and swing my warhammer at this one next to his ghost.
Yeah.
Here. Yeah. No, that is not what we needed right there.
No, not a 7. Mm-mm.
Feel good courage, friend.
Thank you. Next time. Dang.
I'm gonna send Cockroach up to assist him to whatever he does, help
Okay, it is not your turn yet.
on my next chance.
Okay, so keep him back with you because
Okay,
you know you never know what could happen.
could get
Guys,
nervous there.
Barrack's about to get blasted.
Remember, your job is to stop hits, not to deliver them.
Yes, thank you. I had a plan. It did not go well.
The creature is, it's the magic user's turn. The spell casting hobgoblin. It's going to. It's gonna. Eric, what's your spell save DC?
Like when I cast spells, it's pretty low. It's 13.
I'm gonna give this thing an Arcana check, or maybe just a check to see if it understood what you did. It's a spellcaster itself.
Sure.
Okay. It's gonna target you, the actual caster.
Oh darn. Okay, that's fair.
16 hits you, correct?
16 does hit me.
You take 24 force damage.
Oh my god!
And give me a strength saving throw.
And a concentration check. Let's see. The strength saving throw will be 14.
Okay, you're going to be able to withstand your. You're going to be able to withstand and not fall prone.
Okay, I'm gonna roll a Constitution check for the concentration. Give me 1 second.
Okay.
The illusion stays up. We're good. I hate
Okay.
that though. That was terrifying.
All right. Yeah, because it would have been 12, right? You needed. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So that's the creature's turn. The next up is Skeggy.
Oh, are we to me? Okay.
You gotta get some bolts on that dude.
Yeah, I'm gonna start out by insightfully fighting the leader.
Sure.
Let me get that back up. Hang on, stupid. Too many tabs in D&D Beyond. Okay. Well, I didn't need to show it. I just need to roll it. Okay. So I will roll my insight. Okay.
He fails.
Yay.
He fails. He rolled a 5.
Oh my god.
Baby! Okay, well, let's see if I can hit him now. Okay, well, I'm going to hit him with a crossbow bolt.
Go for it.
Nope. With a 9.
Does not hit. Although he looks less armored than his allies.
Yeah, well. Not enough less.
All right.
Oh, God.
Let's go to the hobgoblins, the regular hobgoblins. There's only a few left in here, actually. So we'll have the two of them. They're going to stay where they are with their swords drawn. The other two are going to attack. One will attack Eric's mimic, and it's going to
I'll
whiff.
impose.
It
Okay.
actually, it's true. You want to impose disadvantage because if it
Yeah.
doesn't hit, it might think it's still a.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay. I'll
Very
roll twice.
cagey.
Crit and a 7. So it's going to miss. You're going to oppose it with your shield or something, kind of interpose yourself,
Yeah.
and it's going to clang off of it. So it looks like you're protecting it, making it even more convincing. The second one is going to attack you with a 5. That's not going to hit.
Hey, Bob, we moved away from you real quick. Can I have a slight little retcon? I want
Yeah.
to move up 2 squares.
Absolutely.
Just
I kind of say, as a general rule of thumb, I always just kind of move on once you've done your action. But if you want to just move, you move. You do
Okay.
any bonus actions that
Sorry.
I might have skipped. You just yell at me and say, "Bob, I'm doing it."
Okay, sorry.
No, you're good. All right, so that's the end of the hobgoblins. Eric Lavernus, it is your turn.
Awesome. Here's the plan. I'm gonna run forward, so I'm standing in the same space as the duplicate, right? So I'm
that's-
going full like Naruto Shadow Clone Jitsu, right? That's my thought process here. Try and shake up that caster. He doesn't know which one's which anymore. Okay,
Give me a deception check.
I will try.
I'll give you advantage on it because it is a perfect duplicate.
Oh boy. Let's see. Oh boy, come on, work for me, baby.
The old shell game.
Natural 20.
Is it really?
Yes. Give me a second. There it is.
Oh, and it was on the first roll. Look at that.
Heck yeah.
All right.
You need
Beautiful.
the advantage.
So that's my movement, right? Then for my action, can I cast a guiding bolt at the? If I cast it at the caster, does he have cover right now? Because there's someone directly in front of me.
I would say that he has some cover. The table. No, he's too tall. He's too tall.
Okay, I'm gonna cast a guiding bolt at him at second level, isn't I? Let's see if we can get off this.
Okay.
So the duplicate and I will cast it at the same time again, trying to keep the shell game going here. Does a 14 hit?
14 does.
It's gonna do 15 radiant damage.
Okay, and the next attack on him has advantage, everybody.
Yes. And then can I use my bonus action to move the duplicate afterwards?
Sure. So you kind of step apart, and hopefully nobody knows knows which one is real you.
That's the thought process, yeah. So that's it for me.
That's been your kind of your shtick in life, isn't it?
Yes.
Nobody really knows the real you.
That's okay. Just a simple cleric.
No.
Just doing cleric things.
All right, so that's the end of your turn. Top of the order, Hieronymus.
Hyro, he's gonna send in Cockroach here to help out help Barrick. And
Thank you, friend.
so I've got advantage on my attacks against that dude, huh?
You do if you try to hit him with an attack spell, yeah. Or
so
any attack.
So I have Dragon's Breath on concentration, so I'll have to make a concentration check if I cast another spell.
No, if you make another, if you cast another spell that is concentration, it will automatically drop Dragon's Breath.
Okay, so I just want to cast Scorching Ray, which is just a blast.
You can do that, and there's no
Okay.
Is
penalty.
that like a good spell?
It's a good spell.
Okay.
Scorching Ray.
Yeah,
It shoots 3 rays.
there's 3 rays.
2d6 damage
each
each.
of them rolls to hit, and they're
Okay.
2d6 damage each.
Yeah.
Okay,
You only
go ahead.
get advantage on the first attack, though.
I'll take it.
I think it Guiding Bolt gives advantage for the full round.
It matters. Look it up.
I think it's the first attack. We could check.
And the next attack roll. Never mind. Literally thought I read it.
Okay, so here we go. We're gonna put some damage on him. So Hyro's gonna blast him. Just let me check the range on it real quick. 120 feet. Got it. So here we go. To hit, this one gets advantage. So doesn't need it. That's a hit. Here's the damage. Here's the next one. Nice. Here's the damage. Ah. Here's the third one. That looks like a miss. There's a 12.
Yeah, 12 misses, and the 24 and 24 hit.
Okay, so you took.
Another 10. So he's taking 25 that we know of.
Okay.
Okay.
All right,
That
so
is,
these rays blast into him. Doesn't look happy, and doesn't like that another spellcaster is trying to show him up. All right, so that's the end of your turn.
Yeah.
Karg, Barrack on deck.
All right, Karg is I'm in a complicated spot.
Yeah, you don't want to move, really.
No, I really can't.
Let's attack that one.
All right, I'm gonna attack the guy right next to me, and then I know what I want to do.
Just tidy up down front.
Yeah.
There we go.
23 to hit. 11 slashing damage.
Nice.
Keep
That'll kill
dropping.
it. That'll kill it. The one next to you? Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, I'd like to say I pretty much like cut its knees, cut it off at the knees.
Slash
You
it
can-
at the legs.
And then I'm going to crawl under the table.
Okay.
You're not going to advance?
If I
Oh, yeah.
I was gonna say I don't want to shout out a turn.
Do you have an idea? You're right next to me.
Yeah, I don't know. Does that feel kosher, Bob?
No, you can yell. Yeah, go ahead.
I would just yell,
Something
I'm
very
coming up
quick.
there, friend.
There you go. That's fine. On your left. All right, so that's the end of Karg's turn. Barrack, you're up.
So with advantage, I'll swing
Wait,
at.
I did probably want to try to stealthily go under this table and then across into the next one, under the next table. Guessing you probably want me to roll.
That's
stealth
fine.
for that.
Nope, that's fine.
Okay. Sorry, I'm done.
I'm gonna try and hit this one in front of me
Go for it.
with advantage.
Hey,
So I got a 20.
That'll hit.
Great.
crits, fish for crits.
Nah. So 20, and I'm going to smite.
Mhm.
Really?
Really? Okay.
I got plans.
Good.
I'm
What
probably
level?
gonna smite.
What level smite?
The only level I have, Bob. Yeah, I'm going to smite him. So where you
4
at?
plus 2d8.
4 plus.
Hey,
He's
you're
not
rolling.
undead, right?
Terrible.
Yeah, it's been fun. Plus 7 radiant damage.
That'll kill him.
All right, and with that, I'm going to channel divinity. After I deal damage with my divine smite feature, I call upon Hyperius to let me add 11 temporary hit points to Karg.
Ooh.
And I will sprint up next to, or as close to Karg as I can get. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah.
Ooh.
You got plans.
Fancy.
That's a good
Fancy.
move.
Good man.
Chess move right there, baby.
Fancy. Fancy. I like it a lot. Okay.
Appreciate the advantage there.
That changes things. Okay. So it is the caster, the Hobgoblin caster. He's going to survey what's going on here. He's going to position himself a little bit differently. He's going to...
Karg, it's actually 15. It's the 2d8 plus 4. So you
Yeah.
get 15 temporary hit points.
Sweet. Thank you.
There.
He's going to take a scroll from his side.
Don't waste my scrolls.
Every scroll he casts is a spell you
Ireland
don't
is
learn.
mad now.
I was so thinking about that.
Don't let him do that.
And he's going to cast Fly on himself.
Oh.
And you can see this. You can see this. You can see this hobgoblin just kind of take the scroll out, say the incantation. The paper kind of just dissipates, and he rises into the air. The ceiling is about 20 feet, so he's going to go as close as he can to the ceiling, and just kind of maneuver, probably back a little bit, or stay there. He'll stay there. That's his turn. We go to Skeggy, excuse me. Sorry. Old
Clear
habits.
target now.
Scory is a little bit dead.
Old
Okay.
habits.
Did he move at all, or did he just
20
just
feet in the
fall
air.
out?
20 feet in the air.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I should have a nice clear shot at him now.
Yep.
I will incite. No, let's don't move. We've got a nice clear shot at him.
Fair enough.
I'm going to steady aim at him.
Go for it.
Okay, so I get advantage on this roll if I don't move until my next turn.
Correct.
So, here we go. Shift and up. Hang on, shift and click. Okay, well, it didn't roll the advantage. I don't know why. Here's the second roll.
Oh, yeah. Go for it.
Okay, I am assuming I'm going to get my sneak attack on this.
Yeah, I'll roll his
Yeah.
con saving throw right now.
Yeah,
Okay, so that's going to be all of that. 8 and 9 for 17.
17. He'll take it. He does keep flight up, but he took a decent amount of damage there. All right.
You'll
So,
notice that I put my orange dice in dice jail. I got some new dice out.
Nice. Nice.
that's true. You switch a color,
Well
huh?
done.
Yeah.
I switched the color, baby. That
It's
orange
clearly
is
working.
going
Keep it up.
out.
All right. After Skeggy, it's the other hobgoblin, so they'll jump into action here now that they have nobody else. One on Karg. You want to disadvantage it?
I'm under the table, right?
Yeah, they'll still poke their swords at you.
Okay.
They're not going to hit because of Barrack. A 16
Nope, that will not hit.
against Barrack now. A 17. Not going to hit you.
Nope.
All right,
Do
so
they
those
move?
are the... Yeah, they're going to move to engage. Okay. There you go. And that's their turn. We go to the top... Or the bottom of the order. Eric. With Hieronymus on deck.
Yeah. I'm going to move the
Toll
real
the
me.
dead.
No, I got a better plan.
Oh, better plans are better.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to move that one there.
His wisdom is going to be high.
I'm going to use the bonus action to move the duplicate there. And then can I use a free action to yell something rude at the flying hobgoblin?
Sure.
Great. I want to just yell like you don't even know which one's real, and at the same time, I want to have the duplicate cast guiding bolt at it.
You didn't even know, man.
You don't even know. You used to be cool, man.
Roll
Let's
to
see
hit.
if we can get up with another guiding bolt.
Go for it.
Let's go.
No way.
It hasn't come up yet, is it?
Oh my gosh! No way.
Is that 30
Man.
something points of damage?
31.
31?
That's a
Oh
lot.
my god!
Amazing. Where
Man,
have
I'm
you been
so
all
glad I
night?
missed the battles, that dumb kid.
Oh my god! How many
If only you cast that
Coalition
last round, you
on
would have saved my
fire.
scroll.
Oh man.
Can you tell me how this hobgoblin dies?
So I'm from one side, the real me is taunting it, and from the other side, the illusory me is going with the finger guns with the guiding bolt and just blast it out of the sky. And in my head, I see like anime background, lightning strike creature, shadow, and you see him just fall to the ground.
Shing!
Oh, no red mist?
Red
No, we're not
mist.
gonna do like the Halo pink mist after the
Oh,
needler.
okay.
That comes in the future. Don't worry.
Wow. Eric
Save it.
Lavernus, your time of...
Wow.
This is it. This is
Good
my
timing.
day. I woke up this morning with a good feeling. This is it. It's all coming together.
it's a new year, everybody.
Happy
It's a new year.
2023, baby.
Shark Coalition is a whole
That
new
is-
swagger.
2023 is the year for me.
That is the end of combat, everybody.
Wait.
The hobgoblins there are going to see this display of arcane energy, excuse me, divine energy, I should say, and they are going to get on their knees and beg for their lives. They are going to grovel at your feet, the two of you, Karg and Barrack.
I'd like to do non-lethal damage.
Knock them out.
Hieronymus is going to
Oh.
try to do non-lethal damage as well.
What, you're gonna hit him? Where did Midu go?
I want to interrogate the one.
I figure we'll leave one up,
Yeah,
interrogate him, and I want to do non-lethal to the other.
cool. So I'll shackle this guy.
Midu is... Did you leave him back, I think, with Mohag? No?
Or did he stay
Definitely
back?
didn't follow us
Okay,
into the
well,
camera.
They,
Okay.
I didn't have them following you. I don't. If you wanted
No.
that, you could have. But
I
didn't.
assumed he would have just left.
Oh.
Yeah,
His plan was to go back as his instructions.
Oh, okay. So then I'll have him exit the cave.
Yeah.
yeah. He went back to his cave.
Okay, perfect. Okay.
Holy magic weapons!
Well, Hieronymus starts searching him.
Yeah, the whole place.
Good thing you didn't cast anything too flamey at him. That would have been sad. Is there any exit to this room that we can see?
There is none. No.
Okay, we gotta have Midu show us where
Can
that
I-
secret door is.
What does it say? I want to look in these barrels over here.
He was
Red
doing
drop
some
the,
nasty damage.
Illusion.
Yeah.
Well done, Eric.
Yeah.
I mean, well done. Well done. That was a twofer right in a row. Skeggy Eric for God, what, 48 points combined? Woof.
Third.
That is awesome.
So I'm going to use my magic awareness, and that'll tell me the location of any spell, magic spell, or item within 60 feet that isn't behind total cover.
Yeah, there are plenty of magical things on this guy. So there's like I said, he has a bunch of scrolls, little compartment pouches. So you can find the material components for a bunch of spells, Hieronymus. And
Hieronymus is beside himself with happiness.
here's what you find. Let me just.
I learned this school as well, if that's necessary.
Yeah, no, I think because you can read these scrolls, I'm sure
Okay.
that you can. Yeah, you can know them. So you have. So the scroll of fly is gone, but a scroll of fog cloud, gust of wind, and lightning bolt.
Oh my god.
Holy cannoli.
Good spells.
Wait, Bob, can you cast spells if they're above your ability, like your level of casting?
I believe you can. We could double check the
Wow.
rules on that.
Oh,
but I-
that- that'd
A
be
scroll?
awesome.
I'll be scribing.
Yeah, the scroll can, but Hieronymus should copy those.
I'm going
and
to
use
copy those in
too.
my spell book.
Those are like
Sure.
third level spells. He's gonna
Yeah.
use those soon.
Those are
fog
good in my spell
cloud,
book.
gust of wind, and lightning bolt. and you'll find some other material components for various spells that you don't, without really sitting down and like opening up his spell component pouch. It's just going to bolster your spell component pouch. So nothing.
charcoal
Nothing.
in there?
Yeah, some charcoal. Yeah, definitely
Nice.
some charcoal. Yeah.
What about the
real
rest of his
charcoal?
stuff?
Huh? What's that?
Anything else? His staff is
So,
Warhammer of Radiance.
this might sound like a cop out here, but a lot of like the current stat blocks for things, the way NPCs are statted out, they have like attacks, right? It's just like it's an action, not a spell, like his devastating bolt, for example, right? It's not the staff, it's just what he uses. It's his, casting focus or whatever. It's an ornate staff. It's probably worth a lot of money. It's got some gemstones encrusted into it, but it is just his spellcasting focus. You can take it, though, and use it as yours if you'd like.
Hieronymus will definitely carry that staff.
It's big, but, it's if you're not really using it for combat, I mean, there's no penalty for you using it right now.
It is taller than Hieronymus?
It's tall, yeah, because it's meant for a
Substantially
hobgoblin.
taller than the
It's
rock.
about
Is it
Is it
five.
like a
half feet tall.
6-foot staff? Because
It's like 5 or 6 feet, right? Exactly, yeah.
I
Hieronymus.
love the idea of him.
He's like, yes.
We'll say he was only on the 5 foot side, so maybe it's not massive, but it's definitely double your height, basically.
Well, now I gotta find the spell book. We're searching this place up and down.
The one that's awake, I start to question him and ask him, what was the name of this magic user?
They simply call him the shaman. That's it. They don't have a name for him.
The skin
mean-
player.
Called
This-
him
The
shaman.
skin flayer. This is not the skin flayer. No. This is the advisor to the skin flayer.
I
Don't know.
We're not done yet, lads.
I keep
We'd
correcting in
have to fight
past
on the
tense.
boat.
When the skin flayer finds you, you'll make perfect clothing for him and his wives.
Does anyone have the towel of ever wetness?
No, it got petrified with Sasori.
Hieronymus.
No, Hieronymus has it, doesn't he?
Yeah.
I
just wanted to
we had
remind-
one magic item, it sucked, and it got
Oh, no, come on, I got
petrified.
The
Hold on,
ever
miss,
wet
can I
rag.
borrow the towel of ever dampness?
Yeah.
I want to roll it up into your rat tail and whip the one that was just mouthing off about the skin player.
Do whatever you will to me. The skin flayer will have all your heads.
I'll do it again.
Ah! This hobgoblin is a bit more indignant, but he is clearly at your mercy. I'm going to switch us out of Roll20 view just for now. I don't think we need it at this moment, but let me know if there's anything you want to do.
I just moved myself to keep watch on the hallway.
Gotcha.
I say
while
I
they cross the
don't.
road.
I'm with. I'll walk up with Karg and say I don't know your kind, but if I threaten to kill him, will you tell us more about the skin flayer? And I point to the one I knocked out.
Give me a intimidation check.
Ooh. Alrighty.
Just call it out.
It's a hottie. Bummer.
What do you need to know?
What is how many men does he have with him? How many hobgoblin
More than you can face.
warriors? Okay, it's really vague.
Very unhelpful.
Yeah, is he in the armory? Secret door in the armory? Is he through there?
He looks wide-eyed. You'll never find the secret door.
Okay, could you help us?
Oh, so there is a secret door. Thank you for confirming.
Yeah, Karg's got a point.
Get him
When
flustered.
you're getting outwitted by Card.
Spare my life?
I mean, yeah, if you tell us anything valuable.
Oh my God, we're certainly giving him the CIA waterboard treatment right now. Yeah,
We
Do
have
you
the
have
wet
any
rag.
perception abilities? Because
I
heard
dwarves.
74.
The child walked out of this room, so presumably the child belongs to the shaman or one of these guys.
Yeah, actually, there are other non-combatants here. So there are some other hobgoblins of, other men, women, younger children, older children. There maybe are a dozen other non-combatants cowering in the corner.
There's lots of experience in this room. Does anyone wish to tell us what we want to know? Or shall you meet, and I point over to Eric, his magic?
The hobgoblin will look around the room. Karg, no roll needed here. The hobgoblin will say, "I'll show you the door. Take me. Let them go."
We will not harm them, but we will lock them up in the jail cell. You cannot be roaming free.
It's fair. He kind
I
of
guess we'll parade
snarls
him
at
back
you,
there.
but he knows he's beat.
No one has a problem. I guess we'll parade them back there and
Yeah,
lock
that
them
makes sense.
up.
Yeah.
To expedite this, you can search the room as thoroughly as you'd like. I'll tell you what you find in here, and we'll head to the prison to lock these people up, or as many of them as you can. There are other shackles, but you're not going to be able to fit everyone in cages. But you can have Mohag watch them.
We'll squeeze.
So in this room, I just want to make sure I'm not reading the wrong thing here. Yeah. You can see barrels containing poor quality beer. There are javelins, some longbows, but none of them are anything other than mundane weapons. In total, you can see they carry 26 silver pieces, 10 gold pieces, and a variety of other small coins. Let's just say, let's make it even, I don't know. Let's just call it an even 20 gold pieces worth of coin, excuse me. 20 gold worth between all of these people.
The best part about this fight is we don't have to share the experience with Mohag.
True.
Very smart. Love this.
True. And you got those nifty scrolls.
Yeah.
Hieronymus
Yeah,
is so
those are
happy.
awesome.
I was planning on flying in the air and then getting the best angle for that lightning bolt, and I never got a chance to do it. Thanks, Tim.
Ruin your plans.
Ruining my fun. All right, so that's the end of the combat here in that scenario. Do you want to head towards the storeroom? The armory now?
Yeah, they were going to show us the entrance, right?
How much more complex is there to this place? Because there's apparently a place with. Is the Skinflayer somewhere in these caves, or is he somewhere else entirely?
The Hobgoblin will tell you yes.
Where?
Beyond the armory.
Beyond the armory. Okay.
The Hobgoblin is very careful to watch as how you treat everybody. I assume you are not being unjust, or you're not being cruel to these people? To the Hobgoblins?
No.
Not by Hobgoblin standards.
You lock them
No, in
up,
fact,
and
when
anyone
we
that you
get back
think
to
is not a threat, Mohag will supervise.
Okay.
When we get back to the room where they're all being held, if we can untie the child and give her back to whoever wants to take care of her.
Sure. Yeah. All right. She'll be reunited with someone from her family, yes.
Cool. Thank you.
All right. So move yourselves to the position where Hieronymus is, where you can head west.
I also would like to, tell the group that I'm panting pretty hard here. I can barely keep my breath while walking. Does anyone have any
Tough shape.
healing?
Yeah, I could give you a bit. So
Short
those
rest.
10 hit points will stay with you, but yeah, I can give you a minute.
Should we take 10 minutes at the lockup room?
Sure.
I think so. Yeah. We can get back a hit die, right? A short rest.
Short rest.
I could
15
do
minutes. Hit dice. Yep. Mhm.
Yeah.
You
Let's
can
do that.
use hit dice. You don't get them back at a short rest.
Correct.
Oh, I know.
Right.
Do I get back spell level in a short rest?
You get a sum from your arcane recovery.
I think it's look it up. It's like your level.
I get two levels of spells. Let's do that. Yeah. While we're exchanging the prisoners and locking them up, we'll take a short rest there.
The human prisoners have nowhere to go. They are asking you if they could leave and go back to the keep. Larissa and Lotus, they feel up to walking and traveling. The man who was rather overweight, he is coming to, but he is unable to walk. And then, of course, Archibald Johnson, he's willing to lead them back if you allow them.
Yeah, there's weapons. Go arm yourselves from the other room there.
Well, is there anyone? I'm just asking out of character. Is there anyone in this group that we're supposed to find or be responsible for? I kind of forgot.
No.
They were just telling us about the other things.
Yes.
Okay.
Did we ever get an ID on the fat man?
No, he's been mostly unconscious or in and out of like a lucid state.
Okay.
Oh, I thought we checked if he was Bombhauer.
He's not Bombhauer. No.
Okay, so we did. Yeah. So okay, then.
I think he only cried out that he's in pain, that his legs are broken, and then like fell asleep again.
Great.
Stuff.
I'm in
Two
pain.
things
My
about
legs are broken.
He said it in a. We'll have to run the tape back and see how I role played that magnificent scene, but he definitely let you know that he's in pain.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're short rested.
Yeah. Short rest. Yeah.
Card, where are you at?
I think I gotta use my last.
And I gotta.
Hold on, before you do. Okay.
I'm still really far away, so
Short rest does not take away our temporary hit points if we still have them, right?
No.
Short rest? No. It's a long rest feature, yeah.
Okay.
Dude, I don't think 10 temporary hit points. Do they go away?
I think they do with the long rest. I could be wrong, though. Or maybe they have a duration, like your spell's duration. They'll say it.
I don't think that it's.
It
Ability.
just doesn't say anywhere.
Okay, then you probably keep it then.
On my character, I meant. I'm gonna look it up.
technically I'm 2 away from max now.
I'll give you the 2.
Perfect, thank you.
Sure.
You get them until you finish a long rest, unless they have a
Okay,
specific
cool.
duration.
Gotcha.
Okay, so I'm going to switch us back now to Roll20 now that we're out of that scenario. So you've let the humans go, correct? The keep goers.
Yeah, if they want to go, they can go.
I would advise against it, but if they want to go,
They should go across the way to the kobold's cave, or we can then help them when we get back. They can rest up for a couple days before they head back. But
You tell them that?
that's what Hieromus tells them.
Okay.
You want to let him into the Sanctum Sanctorum?
Yeah, we can have them take some food too. Since we got.
And if Mohag is with them,
I don't
should
know.
be
Mohag
allowed.
can move the fat man.
well, they should be allowed in if Mohag is with them.
Mohag is going to stay here to guard the hobgoblins that you don't have room to
Oh,
cage.
shoot. Oh, right.
They can if we send them over and we tell them that Barrack sent them, and they're bringing food, the meteor's going to let them in. Did
we
you
get there,
see
they're all
them?
dead.
I mean,
The kobolds are like, we killed these intruders for you.
yeah.
Whatever.
Oh no!
Whatever. Entertain.
I-
We
am
could
not-
We could just let him go back to the keep, and why don't we tell them when you get there? Tell them the Char Coalition saved you.
Oh, that's true. Good point.
The Guardians of the Galaxy sent you.
Do we want the Char Coalition to know we're here? I mean, do we want Xander to know the Char Coalition is here,
Mm.
or does he know that already?
He's got to know that we're coming and going. He ran into us here. He saw us. Like, there's no way he doesn't know generally our whereabouts.
I feel like it wouldn't hurt to have people who survived make it back to the keep. hearing about us.
rehabilitate our
I
good
don't know.
name.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm definitely with you. Do you think there's someone in particular we want to have them give a message to?
Probably the bartender, Bumbo Wickman, or
The bartender or the Castellan, because like
Oh.
Barrick and I
Well,
broke
the
out of prison last.
Castellan's sidekick seemed to be
yeah,
one of you
Maribek,
guys.
Maribek.
or
Maribek, the previously evil, now apparently our buddy.
yeah.
Well, he's Eric's
Somewhat
buddy.
less evil than Xander.
He's Eric's buddy.
Yeah.
We're tight. We're super tight.
They have breakfast together.
He busted us out of prison.
The enemy of my enemy.
That is true. He's warmed in my heart.
I'll
Okay.
admit I was wrong.
Yeah, same. I guessed early on that was not true.
So,
I'm
let me just
fully prepared for him to be evil.
recap the plan here. You're going to tell the humans to go to the kobold cave with food and tell them that you know all of you, so the kobolds should be okay with you staying in the cave. You're then
I
going
think we changed that, didn't we?
Oh,
I think we're just saying, yeah, I don't. Unless one of a rep can go with them, I don't want to risk that.
so then they're going to head
Storyline.
back to the keep, which is really what they want to do.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Let him go.
You're going to let them go back to the keep. You're going to give them some food, and they're going to take whatever weapons they can to protect themselves, and they're going to head on to the road.
And hopefully rehabilitate our names when they get back.
What about our
Yeah.
work friend?
Mohag is going to stay here and watch the hobgoblins that you don't have room for cages or restrictions. What the word I'm looking for? Bindings. Okay, so he's going to watch like the children basically. It's Mohag daycare, and then
Can I give a? Oh, sorry. No. keep
no,
going.
and then while this is all happening, you're going to head west to the armory.
Yes.
Okay,
But
go ahead.
one last time before the townies leave. Are we certain we want Xander to know where we are?
I would take good press.
Larissa will say, we don't have to be specific with where you are. We can say you found us on the road or in the woods, the Whispering Woods.
No, I wouldn't trust Xander to not engage in very stern persuasion.
Why would he interrogate us?
Because
Larissa seems very
because you've
confused.
seen us.
What is that? Is that bad? Is this man someone we shouldn't talk with?
You should definitely avoid him.
He killed our friends. He's a.
If you have to talk to him, do it in a very public area.
Yeah.
I only met him once, but I watched him kill someone right in front of me.
I would say you could find lodging at the inn, or at least a friendly face with Bumbo Wickman, and maybe talk to Eric Butts
We're
if you have a chance.
we're part of the Merchants Guild. Lotus will chime in. The husband.
Oh,
We'll be staying in the guild house.
All right.
mention it to Baumhauer then.
We can definitely tell Baumhauer to relay messages to whomever.
Okay, route it through Baumhauer. I can
Is
look at
there anything in particular we want to get to anyone in the keep? Maybe that we'd like to return, and if they could help to clear our name, something like that.
Maybe tell Miravac that we're getting close to finding the Frog Brothers. We have leads.
that. Do we?
You do.
Yeah, we just learned about them from this
Yeah.
group.
Okay.
Here's the information you know, just to clarify what you do know. You know that there were two kids, teenage boys, with their father traveling on the caravan from the south. They spoke very little. The father especially seemed rather protective of them, and when all the attack of the bugbears went down, the whole family, including these people here, right? The whole family, the kids and the father, the couple other guards, they were all captured by bugbears. In the night, randomly a few days ago, there was a prison transfer, and these people were taken away from the bugbears and delivered to the hobgoblins in exchange for some other prisoners. So it's been days since they've seen them, but they were alive last they remember.
Oh, did we ask them why? Do you know why the prisoner exchange happened?
They don't know, but
Okay,
probably
cool. Sorry.
no. They don't know, but probably the other prisoners were hobgoblins. So maybe it was a way to get some of their own back, or bugbears. Excuse me, to bugbears to get some bugbears back.
Yeah.
Yeah. Obviously, they weren't told the information, but they saw the bugbears being delivered. Yeah.
Hieronymus, I know you're not one for a long talk, but do you want to get anything to your friend in his tower?
No.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
That was easy.
I say I would like them to tell Baumhauer to get a message to Bumbo to let those friendly to us know that perhaps there's a return imminent.
Okay.
And Bob, you had mentioned that we were pretty sure that 2 of these people with us were the 2 frog brothers.
Yes, the teens. Yes, that's what these people, Archibald Johnson, relayed the information to you. He believes that those are the 2. It makes sense that those are the 2 kids.
And they're
Okay.
still being held captive by the bugbears, as far as they know.
That's exactly as of like 4 days ago.
If they could pass that message on to Maravek, that would be mint.
They don't know who Maravek is, but sorry, Baumhauer would know, and probably Archibald would know. But yeah.
Awesome.
Good enough for me.
Okay. All right. So you deliver these send them to deliver these messages, and they will head off on their own. All right. So we're gonna head west. We'll switch back over to Roll20 real quick. All right. Move your tokens where you'd like to go.
Okay, guys in front.
I
And
whispered to you all that I'm out of any magic, friends.
Where's west? I forget which way we're
Yes,
going.
we're fresh out of magic, friends.
My dear Skeggy, perhaps tomorrow the other side of the bed would be better for you.
Are you guys sharing a
All
bed?
right.
No,
Something?
I was joking that he woke up on the wrong side of the bed. Could have been delivered better.
I picked up on it.
Weird.
You can see
What's
a
in-
small room to the south. It's a 40-foot by 20-foot room. This rough-hewn room has numerous piles of furs scattered about.
Oh, pardon me.
There are sleeping areas as well as a small table. Looks like this could have been some sort of guard room,
Good
but
search
the
and
guards were taken by Midu and those people when they came in.
I'm keeping an eye on the hallway.
Inside this room, you want to search the room?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
I'm keeping an eye on the hallway.
4 gold pieces worth of coin. There are light crossbows, maces, and crossbow bolts stored in this room.
I'm going to stock up on bolts.
Okay. There's enough to take 40 each.
Okay, that's plenty.
Yep, that's a lot.
And that seems to be all that's in this room. Some betting, cards, playing
Take
cards.
that.
Anybody want to take the Hobgoblin playing cards?
I'll take a deck of Hobgoblin playing cards.
Okay.
What do they have on them?
The Joker is
standard
a
52 or
There might be a couple cards missing, but the Jokers are goblins wearing jester hats. The tricorn jester hat.
that's terrifying.
All right, now you see a door here. This
It would've
door
been
is
good
heavy. It is reinforced with iron, and it clearly is the only other doorway in this western hallway.
Before we go through, can I use my what's it called? I had something that I could do that I could give people blessing the trickster on Skeggy or whoever. We don't have a rogue anymore.
Yeah, we do.
Is it?
He is the rogue.
He's the new
Skeggy
rogue.
is rogue. Okay, good. Yeah, Skeggy. I'm gonna bless. You have advantage on spell checks.
Okay.
For the next hour.
Am I going to need to open a lock here?
I've got no idea, but if you do, you got advantage on stealth checks.
Okay. What am I seeing at this door?
So the door here is I mean, you want to test the door? It's a large wooden door reinforced with iron. It does have what looks like some sort of a keyhole, but it is closed, and you'd have to test it to see if it's unlocked.
Okay, but it's metal hinges, metal lock,
Mm-hmm.
heavy iron reinforced wooden door, you said?
Correct.
Okay. Well, I'll approach it carefully, and first I'll inspect it closely without touching it, and then I will get out my tools and start to prod it gently. Does my visual inspection discover anything scary?
Perception check.
Perception check. That's a 24. And do I have advantage on that? Or is it just on the first? Oh, no, it's not advantage. It's 1d4 if I need it, right?
What's giving you that?
What did you give me, Tim?
Advantage on stealth checks.
On spell checks.
Stealth.
Stealth checks. Okay. So that doesn't. Okay, so that's not applying. So I've got a 24 on the roll, on the perception check.
You can, at basic inspection, you can see pretty well that this door was recently opened. Just kind of inspecting the lock mechanism, you would probably be able to tell that it is open.
It's unlocked. Okay.
Unlocked.
Is there light coming through the keyhole?
No, there's not.
Is there noise coming through the keyhole?
Barrick, do you want a light spell?
Um,
Want me to cast it on you? A shield?
You hear conversation, Skeggy.
Okay, and in what language?
Goblin.
And Goblin, and what kind of voices?
There
Hobgoblin
are,
voices?
with
Multiple
24, I would say you can hear 3 distinct hobgoblin voices.
And I speak Goblin. Are they saying anything interesting?
No, mundane chatter.
Like
Stormtroopers, hanging out by the reactor. Exactly, yeah.
Okay.
Hanging out by the mechanism. Turn off the shields.
Okay. There's at least 3 guards in there. The door is not locked.
is there any light, friend?
There's no light inside.
Should we draw them out or charge in?
Charge
Or-
it.
What if?
Can I
What? What
peek
if?
through the keyhole? Can I look through the hole, or is it not lined up?
Give me a 50-50 chance that you can see through it. Even or
Okay.
odds. What do you want?
Okay, I'll take even.
I'll roll it.
Okay.
You might be able to see through it, but there's nothing in the view.
Okay. I can't tell anything. Can't see. Do we go or do we?
Could we try to maybe have you open the door and lure
Does
them
it swing in
over?
or out?
Give me a stealth check. It'll swing in. Give me a stealth check.
In. Okay. And here's my advantage stealth check.
The dice should turn green with a big plus sign if the advantage
it's
is working.
not doing that, so I'm just. I don't know why. I'm just gonna roll it twice.
Might be a setting somewhere.
There's one.
Whoa.
And there's the other.
Woo! Second time tonight.
This has been some night for the crits, huh?
Yeah.
That's like the second or third time we've had
A fail
a 1
and then
a 20
yeah,
on the same
yeah.
roll.
I
On
know.
the same check. Thank
Alright.
you, team.
Describe
Yeah.
this, Jeff. Describe how you sneak into the room or peer into the room.
Well, I'm getting down low, and I'm slowly pushing the door open just enough. I'm watching through the crack as it opens, and if I don't see anybody and I don't hear anything changing, I'm just very slowly, and I'm going to stick one eye through and see what I can see, and see if anybody's noticed me yet.
Nobody has noticed you, and here's what you see,
Slow and
Jeff.
quiet.
Here's what you see. I'm actually going to just switch us from roll 20 view to regular view. Here's what you see. Inside, it's you rolled a 24 for your perception before, so you were able to hear this. But it's pretty clear now to everyone that these hobgoblins are speaking in slightly hushed tones. They're not trying to be as loud as they normally would. They're not whispering, but they're definitely keeping their voices low. And the conversation is, like I said, mundane, talking about patrols they're doing, how much they're working, complaining about that. However, they look armed, and they look ready to fight. Inside, you see 3 hobgoblins standing in almost like a triangle from each other, right? So one on the west wall, up against a weapon rack, one on the east wall, up against some sort of storage crate, and the other at the southern wall. And the 3 of them, just going back and forth, kind of shooting the breeze. They are armed to the teeth. They're wearing like full plate armor. They have great swords, but they're not standing at any sort of attention. They don't see you. They don't recognize the door being slightly opened. What do you do?
Do I think I can actually get my body in?
Probably.
Okay. Wow.
You probably wouldn't risk closing the door.
Okay.
Or doing anything that would clearly make a noise. But right now, with the 26, you feel like they have not noticed the door open, and you are stealthy enough to get in.
Okay, I'm gonna motion back to my team to hold still. I'm drawing my short sword out, and I'm going to try and assassinate the closest one that I can get to. And then I'm going to be like, basically I'm like, wait, then come.
All right.
Wait, then come. Okay.
So,
and I'm going to see it. Do I think I can sneak to one? Is there cover, furniture? It's dark. I also have dark vision, so
there is furniture in here, but they're not standing behind it or in any position to get cover. Mechanically, if you were to attack at this moment, you would be surprising them. So the 5 of you would roll initiative, go into combat, and you'd all get to act before them.
Okay.
Do you want to raise your crossbow? Do you want to attempt it?
Yeah. Okay. Let's attack them by surprise then.
So.
Okay, and so I'm going to be. What's our surprise signal? I don't know. Like that, and then.
You should have talked about this.
Yeah.
What is your surprise signal?
Okay. Oh, actually, you know what? I'm gonna take my crossbow, and I'm leaning through the open door. I'm lining up at one of the guys, and I'm gonna go 5, 4.
There are 5 guys. Mohag says. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, it's not there.
I know.
5.
There are 4 guys.
4, 3, 2.
And we'll see you next week on Keep on the Borderlands.
Oh, boy.
That's it.
So.
Excellent.
1 week. Only gotta wait 1 week, everybody.
Woohoo!
Yay!
So excited to play every week.
I have a minor emergency right now. I got to go.
Oh, we're going. We're going.
Yeah.
We are going.
Yeah,
we'll see you all soon, everybody. Thank you.
right.
We'll see you on the tabletop. Have a great night. See you in 1 week. Bye.
Can't wait.
Thanks, Bob. Thanks, everybody.